Right, welcome back. Last time, we had a war with Pomerania. Thankfully, they took an awful casus belli of Rogue Republic, which means they couldn't conquer territory, because they had the idiocy not to fabricate claims. Although I had to lose my old treaties and alliances. So now I've got a new one, Hesse, down here with 6,000 troops. Lovely. Yeah. I'm interested in conquering Hamburg at some point. Suffering the majority Calvinist. Yeah. It's an important province location and has quite a bit of urban industry apparently. Relax. Why do you only have one rank of amenity? You need... You're almost at the point where two would be not enough. Yeesh. I'm wondering how the industry even manages to stay afloat. Not at all. Okay. Good to know, good to know. Sea salt and beer. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to need the province if I want to complete the Holstein mission. Well, at a minimum. Might also be able to turn Lubeck driven into a subject. Wouldn't be that bad of an idea. Gives them their old... allows me to conquer their cores, for example. Which there are two of. Plus there's a claim here. I don't know if that's, it's probably newish. Probably newish. Expires 1538. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna have to start planning for a war. I don't know when I want to start it. I do want to ensure that Hamburg doesn't end up, allying anyone else, because... that's Pomerania. They are trying to get on Friesland's good side. Oh, and Bohemia also decided to go ahead and claim Pomerania's throne. So, yeah. We might get a juggernaut Bohemia soon. With Brandenburg and Pomerania, which would probably cut off most of my ability to expand practically permanently. Yeah. Question is, should I go artillery or infantry? Well, that's a decision I'm going to have to make, along with the... what will eventually be the new idea group. Still haven't quite decided yet. I need some more time to figure it out. Ah, it seems like Lubeck's doing the exact same thing too. They're gonna eventually... drop away from the Republic. Well, that means they'll no longer be a free city. Because everyone, it seems, is just very quickly devolves into trying to overthrow the Republic. There should be a decision around here somewhere, but... of course, there is one best way to convince Mecklenburg to end the war. And that is to sit on the province long enough to trigger the "oh no, we're being besieged" negative to war wariness, or to war enthusiasm. Yep, there it is. I don't have anything that I can take from them though, because I don't have any war score, so... Right. Let's head you back home. I can grab whatever I please. Which is the province itself, and 15 ducats. So help keep the treasury full. And now I just need to core the province. And begin converting it to Lutheran. Because there's hardly any Lutheran pops here, it's mostly Calvinist and Catholic. Though more emphasis on Calvinist. Well, that was a quick war. Certainly a lot quicker than usual. We can get you back to protecting trade in order to make some more money. Hopefully I can take advantage of this center of trade in order to do all that. Plus, this should raise my naval force number the next time that recalculates, so... Thanks to the high level of harborage. Vengeful. I mean, foreign core duration down might actually help with some stuff. I don't think it's gonna really help that much. 1576, yeah. 1609, no, definitely not. I'm still spending so much money on property maintenance. Or not money, Diplo points. On the other hand, I'm not really using them at the moment. But again, that's at the moment. Anyway, the power costs expire now. Well, the increases to power costs expire now. Okay, so... I forgot to restart the Graindale site. Should definitely do that. Should help maintain stability and minimize unrest, especially in this province. Which is something I'd like to have. Right, now let's grab every tech. Sure, might as well grab you as well. Okay. Let's stop with Diplotech 30. I don't really need study tech. Not yet. Gymnasium schools, another idea group. Goldsmith moneylenders, trade range plus 60, trade efficiency plus 0.5%, enables the Bark, Patane, Patamar, Trenki, and Shahwan junk. Snaplock muskets, infantry fire plus 0.15. Right, now an idea group. Admin idea group would be excellent because of the benefits that admin idea groups generally get. Usually reduction to tech costs. I mean, reducing all tech costs by 60 points would be nice. And then further reductions to idea cost. Plus more knowledge production. Yeah. So to make it easier for me to get stuff. Not stuff, but in general, the knowledge production needed to get casual literacy. Still don't produce enough knowledge here. Though I am getting closer to that. In fact, I have all the literati now inside of here. Low state fishery mate. Ah. Dang it. Guess that's why the fisheries are decaying. Okay. So. Autonomy still going down. Right. I need more knowledge production. I only have 1.2 in the province, and it's not enough to fulfill the needs, even. I need to increase that by at least 50%. Which is why I'm currently working on constructing amenities. One more unit and this reaches rank 3, assuming that there hasn't been any decay, serious amounts of decay since. Yeah. I could go with a Diplo idea group, but none of these interest me in the slightest. Espionage might end up being useful, but I really don't feel like espionage would be that useful. Lots of little things that don't really help that much. I mean, there is diplomacy, which might also help, but still. Trade, I don't have enough merchants for that. Evangelical ideas aren't really that helpful. So, probably military because I just have the most mill points. So I can probably go through an entire idea group without having any trouble whatsoever. I could go for more combat ability, but I think I'm going to go Grand Army because that will allow me to reduce recruitment costs and training costs. And, well, I put it this way again and again. My biggest individual cost is simply my military. I am spending half a ducat a month, a month, on bureaucratic wages, less than half a ducat. My property takes up a third of a ducat a year to maintain. Manpower that's not in the army, important, not in the army, takes 3 ducats a month. manpower in the army takes 1.5 ducats. So all of this is absurdly high, but all the cost reductions I can put together will help keep this down. Plus I can get innovativeness because apparently no one else has gotten grand army ideas yet, so let's go through the idea group. Okay, I don't have enough points to grab the tech now, but I should be able to because I've plus 100%. Yeah, I only need 456 points, and I've got 302. I can easily put up 150. I doubt I'm going to have new tech costs anyway. Well, no point costs. Outside of maybe some noble privileges, but they don't matter. Auxiliary manpower. It is wasteful to deploy able men in non-combat roles. Those unable to fight on the field are still able to help fight the battle by freeing up more capable soldiers. Manpower recovery speed, plus 10%. Recover army morale speed, plus 5%. Ruthless efficiency. Compassion is an indulgence we can ill afford. When maintaining a large force, generosity only leads to defeat, and the deaths of those we sought to give charity to. Manpower recruitment cost, minus 7.5%. Order of battle. Proper organization of forces on the field is key to victory in a large engagement. Reserves must be quickly available to any flank, but also sufficiently removed from the fighting that they do not take or witness losses. Reduce morale damage taken by reserves, 10%. Rapid deployment. The importance of the capacity to refresh losses from battle and attrition cannot be overstated when a general seeks to maintain a large force on the field. Reinforced speed, plus 5%. Numerical advantage. It has long been known that a local supremacy of men and material creates tactical opportunities. Encirclement, defeat in detail, and cycling in reserves, to name a few. Available manpower pool, so the amount of manpower I can actually recruit from my population, plus 5%. Manpower training cost modifier, minus 7.5%. Army of the nation. Armies are more than just tools of war. They are an expression of a nation's strength, and its power to defy its enemies. Morale of armies, plus 5%. Decisive battle. To leverage our strength, the enemy must be met in pitched battle, where all our assets may be brought to bear against them, and they might be utterly destroyed. Land leader fire, plus 1. And the finisher bonus, once the local last flag ends. National supply limit modifier, plus 10%. So it can sustain 10% larger armies in the various provinces. I mainly do this for the cost reductions, though, because, again, the military is the most expensive single thing on my budget. Well, there might be the grain dole, but I highly doubt it's more than a ducat a month. Highly, highly doubt. Even with the new province of Hamburg integrated into the country. Oh, a shameful, shameful affair. The question is, how much do I want to reduce it? On the other hand, it will, now that I think about it, affect other things too. What are you doing? Palatine Conquest of Mines. Oh. Well, I guess Mines is going. I can leave it be. Try to lower it further. Well, save them, try to lower them further. Thing is, I can actually, if things go just right, I think I'd be able to actually do this. Not this, though. They have too much power. Every time I conquer a new province, their power is going to have to weaken. Because most of these other countries have them driven all the way up to the top. Yeah, on the other hand, I could gain some loyalty by doing this. Because the other factions won't like it that much. Stick with the simple. Okay. Well, the bureaucratic faction is taken hold, which indicates that, yep, the aristocrats have absolutely no power whatsoever. I should have saved them. That 5 loyalty could have came in useful. But yeah, let's go for a simple reform. Just about the perfect time for this. Lose 10 Republican tradition, 2 stability. I'll get that stability back though. Because that's all I plan on doing. But I'll get that stability back, mark my words. And the noble loyalty will come back eventually. Eventually. Give it time. Plus it won't drop all the way. Quite as much as it did otherwise, because in a couple provinces, well, specifically the new captured province, they're already at 0 loyalty now, so it's not like you can bring them any further down. So, Still, this will increase peasant freedom, which is actually pretty important. So the minimum peasant freedom is now, well, 20. And the thing is, the nobles are able to extract extra income out of the peasants that work on gentry property. However, the more free the peasants are, the less money they get from this. It also reduces with their power too, but that's not something I can do directly. Lowering their power will help somewhat. This will lower it. Of course, it also reduces base welfare, so the peasantry are much more likely to revolt now, but in most cases this should be fine. Should be. Should be. I may need to be more careful in the new provinces, that's for sure. But with this will basically cut their peasantry forced income by 1/5. I can still do the tenancy thing though, and I can still do it again. And well, technically, peasant freedom will be reducing. Actually, will still be reducing under dispassionate peasantry. This one looks of it. Yeah. Well, I'd have to look for to be absolutely certain. Yeah. Okay. So the yearly peasant freedom will stop shifting, but since it'll be at minimum anyway, I might as well still use it. Once I hit free peasantry though, it will automatically go up yearly, plus 50 minimum, and plus 10% rural production, which would be great. In fact, free peasantry would honestly be easy to do once I manage to get dispassionate peasantry too. In fact, I may go for both. If the aristocrats manage to stay down, I may skip doing that. Oh, but okay. Maybe I should just keep... Because I have to have their loyalty high too, because otherwise things start to... An unhappy faction with that low loyalty is dangerous. Extremely so. So I need to be careful with something like that. The Commonwealth plans to attack Poland in a war of aggression. Well, the Commonwealth formed, and somehow so did Poland. Don't ask me how that occurred. But it did. The spiritualist faction has taken over, and the bureaucrats are back. Okay. Yeah, let's stop this here. No need to continue any further. Not really. Wait, don't go any further. Let me just check to make sure there isn't anything that I need to check on. So, I know I really wasn't planning on doing a major reform, but there was an event that dropped noble influence to, well, currently it's at 20, so of course I had to take the opportunity to just go right on ahead and raise peasantry level. Well, the tenancy law, from serfdom to oppressed peasantry. So now my peasant freedom is at, well, 20 all around. Well, it should be 20. Yeah. Okay, that's good. That's good. 20 all around is, yeah. The reason why that's good is that it actually lowers the amount of money that the gentry get from peasantry. And yeah, that helps give the peasantry a better lifestyle while also reducing the amount of wealth the gentry obtain, and through that reduce their amount of power from wealth. So the power's reducing again, though partially due to the fact that I've got Hamburg conquered. And of course, my highly anti-noble laws for the time means that their power is going to drop immensely. Of course, the power is still going to drop in certain areas. Okay, so my home province, that's actually increasing, but that's probably because sharing the wealth around somewhat. But this province is reducing slightly. This one, same here. This one is stable. I do not like it having 80%. That's not good. So, Lubeck's now a county. Yeah, I know. Just like how Friesen's a ducky. I'm pretty much the only republic left in the H area. So, at least as far as I know. I mean, there's probably a few free cities left. Give me a minute to find one. Some of them just have a left click. That's a county. County owns a county. Oh. Augsburg. Oh, they're actually a republic. Though they're large enough to not be a free city. Principality. City. Vassal state of Austria. Yeah, okay. Copperless. Actual republic as well? Yeah. So there are republics left, they're just not in northern Germany anymore. Or... they're definitely not close to the coastline, that's for sure. So, yeah. Currently working on fabricating a claim on Lubeck, though sadly, compared to everyone else, their ability to detect spies is apparently absurd. Defended at 77.8% efficiency? Then how did I get detected twice? How? Twice! Twice! I mean, I'm defended at 136% efficiency. And mine operate at 90% efficiency, so it still should be way better than getting detected twice before I could even fabricate a claim. Yeah, currently they have no allies, so they're trying to work towards Bohemia, which... kinda scary, but almost nothing happens. They're also working towards Cologne, which is... yeah. The Commonwealth formed, which is funny because there's still a Poland left over here. Don't ask me how that happened. Oh, Free City of Dunsink. No, Principality. Division of the Commonwealth. Yeah. Oh, Sweden is getting the support of various countries, so that's why the Liberty Desire is so high. Well, it's at 100%. They're supported by the Commonwealth, the Golden Horde, and Livland. Last one isn't really that big of a deal, but... yeah! Golden Horde. The Commonwealth isn't that great, but still pretty strong. After they are getting stronger, aren't they? It's just that they keep getting beat up by Bohemia. Although that seems to have stopped for now. Although they are going to go after the remnant Poland. That's for sure. But yeah. Also teched up. 1 level and everything, including Diplotech, because honestly, why not? And I went ahead and grabbed Grand Army ideas in order to further reduce costs. It seems to be effective. At the very least, I'm getting more manpower. Yeah, manpower costs do seem to have reduced. Provincial corruption is giving me some trouble with income, but it's not really that big of a deal. Yeah. I was originally planning on doing some other things with the nobles, but I guess I'm doing... peasant reform first. I may need to attack their obligations, actually, their gentry dues. In doing so, I might be able to get more taxes from them. So, yeah. Gonna have to restabilize again. Do some more conquest, etc. The provinces aren't really that bad with unrest. The only ones that might be dangerous are Hamburg. Army's doing excellently for now. I wonder when the next infantry units are coming. 37. Okay, so... But there will be new cavalry next level. And sometime after that it's going to be tertial infantry, demi-culverins. Is it just tercios? Yes, it's just tercios. Oh, I'm starting to get hit by lack of Colombian imports as well. Has that even arrived at all? Okay, it's coming. Extremely slowly. Extremely slowly. It'll arrive eventually. Once that happens, it allows for the adoption of new crop types, which may make my growth a bit better. Though wheat and barley are very suitable for this area. Millet, not so much. Eventually, well, we might get maize or potatoes to grow here. Would be nice. Would you? Right. There's not really much to do other than the state that I finally got amenities rank 3! So the resident population should be able to grow without limits. With fewer limits, let's put it that way. Plus, I've filled out the literati, mostly. Yeah. Might be time to turn on the auto-investor again if it... Yeah, I turned it off, didn't I? Oh, it's on. Huh. Yeah, let's ensure that these provinces are... I don't remember the auto-investor doing anything. You know what, wrong button. Okay, let's add all provinces. Okay. Clear selection. Cycle through a couple times. Now back to normal. Yeah, okay. So it's gonna take some time before I'm able to actually get this. Additionally, the centers of trade and production here aren't enough to get me more merchants, which is sad. Oh well. Later on we can get that. Plus, it cost me some Republican tradition to do those reforms, but eventually things will go well. I know it. Anyway, that's good enough for now. I've certainly gone on for long enough. I'll see you again next time. Until then, bye. Hopefully we'll be able to finally fabricate a claim on Lubeck and conquer that last province. Then I might well truly be stuck for a while.